Jet new hearing aids.
It's
Okay, this is without the hearing aids. The different letters you see on there is the vowels and consonant, as you see here.
I'll put those in there.
You can see, and this is how I hear without hearing aids now.
So for you to hear it, it has to be above these lines, either at the line or above it. And those aren't even getting close.
So you see, and then we'll go to the aided. So this is what I hear with the hearing aids on. And these hearing aids cycle 700
times a second.
700 times a second sound, and it's just what you see that it's aiding what I'll be able to hear in normal conversation. This is how impressive these hearing aids are. And you can see the letters and stuff of how they're amplified.
Right, and not only amplified, but these high frequencies, which are harder for you to hear, are being pushed down to a lower frequency. And we're only at 95%, so of the prescription. So when we get to 100, it'll all go above there.
So I just got done with CGH Medical Center, and I got the Phonak Infinio Spear platform. This thing is flipping amazing. It has speech clarity, increases the chance of understanding speech from any direction 2 to 3 times. That means 360 degrees. I can hear behind me, I can hear in front of me, I can hear in every direction. Deep sonic chip, so it has 2 processors in here. 53 times more processing power than compared to the current industry chip, trained with 22 million sound samples, so it knows what different sounds and stuff is. Instant speech separation from noise in any direction, reduced listening effort, the soft speech and quiet, best in class speech. So right now these are the top hearing aids, and I got them for, with my insurance, $1,900. Plus I'm getting custom ear holes that goes into your ears because my ear canal is too big for this soft touch that they have for the silicone cups. So they got custom ones coming in, and they were $100 each, so it's just not terrible. But from that, these are now reduced down to 95% amplification. And I'll show you here in the next video of the amplification of my hearing. So I'm listening to my car for the first time, and I'm hearing the electric engine part of this. It's a hybrid, and I've never heard that before. I'm hearing more noises than I've never heard in a long time. I mean, I've heard noises in the past, but you kind of have to understand what I'm saying. My hearing aids that I had prior to these were 11 years old. The police officer that drove by with the sirens on, all the wind and stuff. The wind is a lot better now. That kind of screwed up the audio because it brought it all down. It was kind of weird sounding, but I'll get used to that. It has many different modes that it has built into this. It's just insanely. There's an app that can download, and you can talk about different stuff. Oh, it's trick or treat. Okay, that's why the cop is here. Somebody probably hit a kid. So I'm gonna go the other way home. Yeah, it looks like they. Ooh. Okay then. That's never good. We'll go home and we'll talk more about this. To further explain what she said in that video, each word that you speak had different frequencies. And as you notice, for my hearingogram, that, of course, it's just barely over that threshold because I have to get custom ear ones now, the inside here, because my ear canal is larger than the largest cup that I have, which is fine. I'll go back in end of November and get that. And then I'll be able to bump it up to 100%. So, like I said, when you talk to somebody that's hearing impaired, different letters, different words work differently per person. And that's why Phonak technology is top of the line right now. They're just amazing for what I've seen today. It's just like mind blowing. Going outside, the wind and the rustling of the leaves, everything that you can hear. It's the wind that you normally would have an older hearing aid, the wind blowing into your ear, it's not the same as it used to be. I mean, these hearing aids that I had before were 11 years old. So they didn't have the technology to block out all that extra wind. Phone conversations are amazing. I can hear every word of something that's been said. I don't have to have my phone with me either. I walked from the car to the mailbox and had a conversation with my wife. Heard every word she said. And I've been around her for almost 2 hours tonight, and we've had a great conversation about stuff. I have not had to have her repeat any words that she said. Now, with everything in technology, you're limited to 8 feet with these. It's what I was told today by audiology. 8 feet is the distance maximum that you're going to be able to hear. And you still have to rely on your eyesight. It's like hearing aids are not perfect. As you saw in the audiograms, when we were talking, the different frequencies, and even, these things have all the sample that it does per second. It's like 70 million or something like that, or I forget what it was said. You still have different noises competing at the same time, okay? So you got to keep that in mind with people when they're having hearing problems. And it's a giant amplifier, and they can only make it better and better and better and better. And over the course of the last 38 years that I've been wearing hearing aids, the technology from when I first started today versus then, these are behind the ears, and this is when I started out with. Night and day difference. I'm excited to be able to hear things I'd never heard before. Like the blower heater for the furnace. We have a little furnace that we have for the mantle. I turned it on and I'm like, what is that noise? Wow. Clarity of music to me now, listening to it through the phone. I can listen straight to here, and I can still talk to somebody and still hear the music in the background. Apple Maps. I can plug the Apple Maps in here, and I can just drive down the road, still have conversations with people, and Apple Maps will tell me where to go. And I don't have to have it announced through the entire car. You can have a silent road trip and have conversations, and I just know where to turn. That's how cool this stuff is. Now, out-of-pocket cost was $5,500, and my insurance saved me quite a bit. I still had to pay like $1,900. $1,900 is better than nothing. What I had before was 11-year-old hearing aid in one ear and a over-the-counter hearing aid. I made a video on that. It's audeo hearing aid. If you have very mild hearing loss, these work pretty well. I was still amazingly able to use this, go to work, one ear with one and one ear the other one, and still have a conversation with people. The conversations I have now with people are probably going to be so much better than what I had before. So, if you're able to go to an audiologist and look at this, you might want to get these. Honestly, you might want to get these. 18-hour talk time, less if you're streaming music. 18 hours, and then you have to charge it, and then it's 3.5 hours charge. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Wow. I'm excited. That's my update. Thanks for watching my videos. We'll see you next time.